nature dolls. So I know that you can hear Cody watching Mad Men in the other room. I'll be right back. Hold on. So there's a couple things you're gonna notice differently about this whole setup and everything. One, I'm using a brand new lens, and apparently it's like specific for close-up, so I have to sit really far back so that you're not just like right up on my eyeballs. But the benefit of this lens is that it quietly autofocuses, so I don't have to manually do it, or you guys have to sit through hearing it go. Another thing, I have no makeup on. I have some mascara, but that's because it would come off. Oh well. I wanted to do my first impressions with this face mask. If you guys watch my retroactives, then you know that lately I have been watching a YouTuber named, well, her username is Learning to Be Fearless, and recently she did a review on this face mask, and it is the Mint Julep mask by Queen Helene, and I got this at Sally's Beauty Supply for like $5 and some change, so I think it was like $5.99, so the total came out to like $6.30 or something like that. Less than $10, less than $7, blah 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 blah. She said that it was like super awesome, all that stuff. I dropped it on the floor before I used it, so that's why there's some on the lid and right here. But I wanted to film a first impressions with you guys. Oh god. Yeah, I really did drop it. It's all stuck up on the top. Let me try and like, there we go. Air bubble. Ooh. First off, it smells like winter fresh, like wintergreen gum. Smells really good. So it says that it's supposed to absorb excess oil and rinse away blackheads and help minimize appearance of pores. Let's say if I were to like rate it from top issue to like least important issue when it comes to the things that they offer here, my number one would be blackheads. Those need to go away. And then it would be oily skin and then pores. I don't think I have like really big pores, but they could stand to be minimized. Let me show you my nose and like where the blackheads hang out, because my mom likes to lovingly refer to my nose as a strawberry nose. Yeah, talk about creating a freaking complex for your daughter, right? Do you see the blackheads on my nose? Do you see this mess? I know the camera's kind of blurry. Okay. Camera, work with me. There we go. Do you see all this on my nose? Yeah. All that needs to go away. Ooh, this is minty.
Get in there, get in the pose. It's quite the mask.
You know,
How long do you leave it on?
15 minutes.
When you wash it off?
Huh?
When you wash it off?
Yeah. But you said, when do you wash it off? I was like, 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
I answered that question.
But let me do what I have to do.
Ooh, this is cool. Very cool. I feel like the swamp thing. So this is the mask right now. Part of it is drying. I had to work around my piercings. So now we sit for 15 minutes and then we wash this off with a warm washcloth. This is a huge container. It has 12 ounces of the face mask. This is 12 ounces and it cost $6.30. And this is what it looks like inside. Yep, like that was my first go around and I barely made a dent. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes and I feel like I just had Botox or something. Like I could barely make any facial expressions or movements or anything. And as you can see by the cracks in my face, I've definitely tried to attempt to make facial expressions happen. I think the cool thing about this face mask is that you can literally see the blackheads coming out. Okay, do you see all these little black dots? And then right around here, those are blackheads. This mask definitely has a very cooling feeling and then a very tight feeling. The cooling is almost like a burning, but it doesn't hurt, so it's not like painful or anything. Obviously, that's what I just said. I had a pimple right here, so I just put one right on my neck. Anyway, so I put some hot water and I let it cool a little bit. So it's warm water on my little Christmas hand towel that I got from Target. Okay, now I'm gonna wipe it off. Seems to be really easy to take off. So my face feels very, wow, really smooth and soft. There are some areas where I feel like I look a lot more pale, and I feel like my under eye circles and bags are much more obvious now because the rest of my skin just got purified. My skin feels very smooth and soft and matte, but also like kind of pale and reddish, a little blotchy. But I think that has something to do with the fact that I was just like rubbing face mask off of my face. Oh, there are some areas where there's still stuff on me. Ow. So let's zoom on in so you guys can see if anything's changed as far as blackheads go on my nose specifically. So what do we think? I feel like it looks a lot less offensive than it did before. Oh, you guys can see the mask still on my face. So overall, first impressions, not too shabby. I'd probably give this a 7.5 out of 10 so far, but that's my first impressions on it. I might be wrong. This might make me break out. This might make me have the world's clearest skin. So we'll find out eventually, but as far as first impressions go, 7.5 out of 10. That's not too shabby. It's definitely not an F. It, I think, is probably a B or a C+. I don't know, I'm not a teacher, obviously. But anyways, that's it. I hope that it was helpful, and if you guys have any questions, comments, or video requests, just go ahead and put them down below. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blogspot. All of those links will be down below, and if you ever feel like doing it old school and sending me some snail mail, I have a private mailing box address that you can send me whatever you want and we'll be pen pals, and that link is always down below. Also, if you want to get some retro doll necklaces like, well, kind of like this fancy one that I have right here, then that link to my store Envy is down below as well. I will see you guys next time, and I love you guys. Bye.